up, though? What up, though? And back with another video. So my previous video, I was giving a shout out to everybody that was pushing peace. And one of those individuals who I was giving a shout out to was Icewear Vezzo, Detroit rapper from here, Detroit, Michigan, coming from the east side, 6 Mile area. So I figured, like, let me get dog his flowers. Let's do, talk Vez, talk Icewear Vezzo. Let's do a video about him. So yeah, originally he was from Minnesota, I believe, but he came here at a very young age, and it's been Detroit ever since then. He come from the east side. Green Guys was the crew he was, hanging with, thugging with, 6 Mile, all those guys. He was rapping at a very young age, and one of the first tapes he dropped was called, I think it was called From Rags to Riches. His name was Young Vez then. So, that was, I think he was like 16, 17, 18 even, one of them, he was a young dog then. So he came back like later on with, I think it was called Below Zero. That was like his very, very first official mixtape. And don't quote me on that other mixtape. I think it's called From Rags to Riches when he was Young Vez. If I got the name mixed up, forgive me, because I really forgot. And a lot of people don't know about that. A lot of people don't. If even that was a mixtape, I think that was a party flyer. So scratch that, forget about that, I don't know. But anyways, dog, first shit was, his first mixtape was Below Zero. Then he came back with The Clarity. Now that's kind of where it like started. Motherfuckers started noticing. So that the first single on that was called Dancing. And if y'all familiar with the movie I told y'all to go check out, Buffed Up, that song was played in a party scene in that movie. So now this is where it really take off at. He came back with The Clarity too. Can't Stop Counting. Now when he dropped that, he took the city over. He had the city in his hands on. He had the city on lock when he dropped that. He came back with Can't Stop Counting. It was The Clarity too. That featured a track called Thick Bitch. The famous Money Phone. Like, that was the anthem, Money Phone. That Money Phone was serious around this bitch. Look it up, Icewear Vezzo Money Phone. That was like the most popular song ever. And like I said, he from the east side. So us on the west side was like, what? Whoa, who was this cat? Cause around that time, man, we was so Doughboys, Cash Out, like that's who was running the West. Then T-Me Side came along in 2013. So Vez had to do some time. So when he got out and he dropped that Clarity 2, it was on, dog. It was over. That Clarity 2 is something serious. And I actually have a CD, like an actual CD. And I'm so thankful that I was able to track that down, because I be hunting music, bro. Like, I be hunting music. Like, I will not stop till I get a certain album. And I was able to track that down and find it. And I'm glad I did. And I think it was the very last copy. Like, you probably won't find that copy nowhere else unless you go to one of these liquor stores in his neighborhood on the east side, or gas station or something. But you probably still won't even find it then, because this came out, like I said, 2014. So yeah, we on the west side, like, yo. Like, I remember, dog, we used to host a lot of 2K, like, me and my boys, we used to have a lot of 2K sessions. You know what I'm saying? I think it was in 2K13 or 2K14. It was one of the two. We used to have a lot of battles back then. I remember one summer, we all together. You know what I'm saying? My boy, we going to get a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Get the get the weed, get the drinks, you know what I'm saying? Getting everything we need to have our 2K night. My boy bumping this album. And it's crazy because this album you could put in and bump it from track 1 to 18. You can bump the whole thing through. Like, the whole album is lit. That's how I be though. When niggas sit down and do time and they come out and drop an album, that'd be the most firest album forever. Like, the most firest album they ever did. Like, for example, T.I. when he dropped Urban Legend, that is like the best T.I. album in my book. Tupac, All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my favorite Pac album, but that was, it's a classic, you know what I'm saying? And again, he got out, you know, he put together a motherfucking double album, a masterpiece. Like I said, T.I. with Urban Legend. Gucci Mane when he dropped Everybody Looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this fire ass shit niggas be dropping when they get out, bro. So yeah, that's what the Clarity 2 Can't Stop Counting was. It was one of those albums. So yeah, like, Vezzo had the city on lock, man. So yeah, that album featured Thick Bitch, Money Phone, and what was the other one? Dangling. That was the single. They did a video for that. And the other one was Band Up. That was actually featured on the Below Zero mixtape as well, but he put it on the Clarity 2. And he came back Clarity 3, dropped that. That was fire. Came back Clarity 4. I forgot the name of it, but he came back with the Clarity 4, and he just dropped like a bunch of shit, bro. Clarity 3, 4, Solitaries. No, Solitaries came out after Clarity 3. He dropped Solitaries, then he dropped Clarity 4, and what else he come with? Moonwalking. Now, Moonwalking, that's, again, he had another street anthem on there, another fire anthem called Pints and You. Now, when he dropped that, then he had the whole city on fire again with this record called Pints and You. Check it out, man. It's off the Moonwalker album. Because it's not really our culture, but once upon a time, Detroit was some heavy lean sippers. I guess they still is, but, you know, that was like serious 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. That shit was serious on some Texas shit. But, you know, Texas is a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, with that. Detroit, that was some shit that came into play later, you know. That ain't really our thing, but our culture, but it is what it is. I guess it is. I don't consider it a Detroit culture, but, you know, because everybody sip leaning, you know. If that's the case, you know, it's everybody's shit. But yeah, check it out. It's called Pints and You off the Moonwalking album. And, he dropped Rich Off Pints 1, 2, and 3. Robin Season 1 and 2. He just dropped a bunch of fire ass albums, bro, singles and shit. He did movies, like he was featured in what was that? Was it 211 or? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was 211. He was featured in that. He was featured in Buffed Up. He did his own shit called Tag. And he was in Detroit Dreams. Like, Vezzo did a lot of movies, bro. Not to mention, bro, that Vezzo also opened up his own chicken spot with a car wash, like, connected to it. The chicken spot was called Chicken Talk. He opened that up, and he had a car wash connected to it. That was just like the dopest shit ever. Started his own record label called Iced Up Records. He the CEO, the boss behind that. Like, Vezzo is just, he probably do. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't hear it enough. But I just feel like Vezzo don't get the credit he deserves. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, for him to sit down and have the 4s and the 5s, you know, in the same room, talking, chilling, and no problems, like, that was major. That was major. Like, oh shit, my car fucking up. But that was major, dog. Yeah, man. Shout out to Icewear Vezzo, bro. Like, that was like, that man is a legend in the city. You know, he got it. He got his own lingo. He started a lot. He paved the way. Like I said, man, he did this, that, and the third. Like all his tapes is like, you can't go wrong with them. You know, like it's something on there that you gonna be feeling. And 9 times out of 10, you could bump the whole thing through. Now his new shit, man, it's called Live from the 6. I was gonna listen to it, but I don't like all that demon talk. You know, so that like the very first song, he said something about being a demon. I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? So I really like cut the album off, you know. But yeah, man. Like aside of that, bro, I fuck with Vezzo. That's I don't like when people call. I can't stand that. That ain't even just, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with this video. But I just don't like when people call themselves demons. Like that shit ain't cool. But anyways, you know, yeah, he had his own. He had a chicken spot. But he ended up having a like he had some shit going on, and I forgot what it was, but the feds end up taking all of that shit. And I remember watching the interview. He was saying he was happy because he was finally at peace. Like he lost a business, but at the same time he was happy because he was free from it all. You know what I'm saying? So now he running his company. You know what I'm saying? He's doing movies, dropping music, motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? There's a positive dude, man. I fuck with Vez. Like I do, man. And I just wanted to get on here and get this man his flowers, dog. My favorite album was, of course, The Clarity 2. And I really like Solitaries. I really like Solitaries. That's like my second favorite album. And I'll probably throw The Clarity 3 in. That's my third one. And yeah. So you got Clarity 2, Solitaries, and The Clarity 3. That first Clarity has some classics on there. Like my favorite, honestly, it got my favorite Vezzo song. It's called You Don't Live That. That's on the Clarity 1. That's my favorite Vezzo song. Or at least one of them. No, that is my favorite Vezzo song. My second one is it's a song called Keep Your Eyes Open. It's on the Clarity 2. You know, I fucking love that record to death. Like it's a real record. Like, you know, like he talking that real life shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Streets of Detroit. That's on Moonwalking. I like The Sit Down. That's on the first Robin Season album. And yeah, Vez got some shit, bro. I fuck with Vez, man. He got a lot of classics, a lot of dope music. And yeah, I just like, I felt like, you know, he was a part of he a part of pushing peace, man. I had to come on here and get this man his flowers, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. So those that's not hip to him, you know what I'm saying, check him out. You know, Icewear Vezzo. Spell his name Vezzo. And like I say, he's done a lot. He's a major part of the Detroit culture. Sorry, y'all, I thought the police was behind me. I can't stand when people got these police ass vehicles, dog. Like, that was probably a narc low key. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, man, check him out. You spell Icewear is together, like literally how you spell ice and wear is together. Vezzo. I think I spelled the nigga name wrong. It might be I don't fucking know. Veezo or Vezzo. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, man, my bad, dog. I'm tripping. But yeah, man, check him out, dog. He got a lot of dope music, a lot of dope movies. Like, oh yeah, he write and direct his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Tag, that's his shit. Like that's a Vezzo movie. Another one I think was a Vezzo movie was no, Detroit Dreams is not a Vezzo film. I know for sure. I just said it. Tagged is. It's a nut. Y'all just go on Tubi because all the shit. Speaking of Vezzo, it just said he got a performance on the 29th. That's crazy that I'm doing a video about Vezzo, and on my Spotify a notification popped up about him having a concert nearby. That's funny, dog. That's real. But yeah, man. Just go on Tubi, or you know, Google whatever, you know, because that's where all the movies at is on Tubi. But you know, Google him, it'll tell you what he did, you know, what he's featured in. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you the full rundown. And then yeah, man. Let me, like, if you are hip to him, let me know your favorite albums, your favorite songs by him. You know, let's talk Vez, you know. And yeah. Shout out to Icewear Vezzo, Icewear Breakers, you know. Let's get it. That Clarity 2 is something serious, man. Something serious. For those that don't know, I'm telling y'all, man. Look it up. It's everywhere. It's on the Tube, Spotify, Apple Music. Look it up, bro. Y'all gonna love that album, man. That album is fire, front to back, back to front. You can literally cut it on and just let it play. The whole album. You will not skip one song on that album. I'm telling you. That's one of them ones. Like, honestly, I feel like cause Detroit has a lot of music. So I feel like I feel like that album should at least be in everybody's top 50. That's just how I feel. That album has to be in the top 50. You know, it definitely should be in top 10. But we got a lot of classics. So definitely top 50 for sure. You have to put that album somewhere in the top 50. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's that dog, the biggest dog of them all. Oh yeah, and another thing. Icewear Vezzo introduced us to Rocky Bad. That's probably gonna be my next video. About a female artist from here by the name of Rocky Bad. Rocky, how you spell it. And she got 2 D's in her bad name. B-A-D-D. Rocky Bad. Beautiful. Cold. Like, can flow like no other. The best in the city. The best in the city. And yeah, he introduced us to her. So that's gonna be my next video. Rocky Bad. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your favorite Vezzo songs and albums. You know, yeah. If you don't know, like I said, check them out. That dog, the biggest dog of them all, and the dog is out.